Testing. What is Vyable Beauty? It's Vyable Beauty. So Vyable Beauty is a multi-brand online retailer selling you the best sustainable, ethical, organic products in the industry, really. And what we do is we are promoting small businesses, lots of brands that are just, new to the space, but also pioneers in the space. And we're just making it really accessible for you to make sustainable switches. I think the biggest thing is that we are completely creatures of habit, especially when it comes to your skin care and your makeup. And we always, if you have a swear by product, you generally don't deviate away from using it. And many products that we all have in our beauty bags, we have used for years. And the reason that we have done that is because you're comfortable with it, it works well for your skin, and you know exactly what you're gonna get at the end of the day. You get the same results. I think it's really difficult to then go and try something new because you don't know if you're gonna break out, or you don't know if it's going to cause you any skin issues, or even just give you that kind of complexion and look that you've been achieving with your other products. I think no one wants to try anything different. With makeup, it's difficult because with makeup, you do want coverage, and I think there's kind of a stigma of organic beauty products not being able to provide that, which, from me, I had to go and try them as part of forming Vyable, and I've been very pleasantly surprised. So I think it's just, helping women, guide them into trying new things. That's all it is. You really do need to try. And we love recommendations and reviews from friends. That's how you kind of decide if you're going to purchase something or not. So yeah, I think that's where it's difficult and hard, and you just need to branch out, try something new. You're not going to find the perfect sustainable product in one go. It is something you do kind of need to persevere with. But I think you will be pleasantly surprised that there's amazing brands out there that offer better products because they don't have all the negative ingredients in them. They're not filled with chemicals that we should not be putting anywhere near our faces, and yet we have been doing for 10 years. So I think it's, yeah, you're gonna have to branch out, but when you do, the benefits will be so rewarding. Honestly, it was the total educational piece that came behind it. I had no clue about the negative impact, first of all, the beauty had on the environment. And second of all, as I said, all these chemicals that we just are not aware of, we've got alcohol in our shampoo. That's just isn't meant to work. If you can't understand what is in a product, you probably shouldn't be using it. And I think the thing is, we don't read the back of bottles and we don't think about it. And I think from myself, I've really taken the time to educate myself, and I've read really great books, and it's all about, longer term health implications have come from beauty products that we've been using day in and day out. I think it's something crazy, a woman, by the time she, wakes up in the morning and leaves her house, has put about 80 chemicals into her body. We don't know what any of them are. And we're so health conscious, and we're so, trying to be better in other aspects of life, but this is such a simple one, and it's just not talked about enough. As you go through different stages of your life, your skincare regime adapts and changes to those. When you're earlier on, you're not always dealing with anti-aging, but then you hit a period where that has to be the focus. For me, I was really fortunate when I was younger. I always had really good skin. So my skincare regime wasn't a massive focus for me. But I actually got acne about a year ago, which is strange at the age of 25, getting acne, and it was really bad on my chin, and that's not exactly what you want to be getting at the age of 25. And it's just amazing how much it changes your life when you have bad skin. It really impacts your confidence and just functioning in your day-to-day life, which is so silly, I know, and it's in a way very vain, but it's not. I think there's more to it than that. So for me and for many other people, I think skincare is like a really big thing, and I think having a dedicated skincare regime that works for you is life-changing. And I know that sounds very serious, but it is, because you know, you don't want to be caking yourself in makeup every day. You want to do that because it makes you feel good, or you're going out, or there's something. But I think you just want to like look after your skin, take care of it, help it when you're getting older, you know, anti-aging, all these things, like you got to start now to prolong that. So I think like skincare is just, there should be more emphasis on it. And I think that finding products that help that and take care of it and really nourish your skin, like you will see a good impact. Yeah, so I'm a big clothes lover, as you know, so I've been trying to curb that. And I think the rental service now is like amazing. You know, the brand Her that are featured in Selfridges. So I think initially they noticed if they were online only, it's quite difficult when it comes to renting clothes, because you don't want to rent something that you might doesn't fit you. Like there's so many complications that come with that. So the fact that you can go into Selfridges, pick a dress, try it on and rent it for 2 days, I think that's amazing. Like, you know, people go to weddings all year and spend loads of money buying a new outfit that they're never gonna wear again because they might be at a wedding with the same people the next time. So like that's such a great opportunity for you to go and rent something, or even it's really good because it makes things accessible. Even if it's things you can't afford, you can rent it for a special occasion, or if you just, you know, are going somewhere. I think like it's really great to see fashion going in that way. I think things like Depop have been really great for that, and like vintage has come back around again, and I think Depop and all these kind of companies make it way more accessible now than before, which is great. I'm a big fan of Ganni as a brand, and I think they're working really hard to become a more ethical and sustainable company. They always have been, and I think that just comes naturally with a lot of Scandinavian brands. But you know, they're now doing a kind of Levi rental service, which is great, and a lot of their products are organic. Even like organic cotton, and even H&M are going that way. Like they've got conscious collections. I think people are working harder to do it, which is great. But yeah, I think there's so many great brands out there, and it's just finding the ones. Like I think it's always good to support small businesses. So finding brands that you like, that are really doing great stuff, producing great things, but also like what they're doing from a business perspective is really important. So like what are they investing in? What projects are they looking to fund? How do they even function as a business? You know, like it's all very good creating a conscious collection, but if your carbon footprint is through the roof, it's not very great, is it? So yeah, I think just like there's definitely things out there, and it's exciting time for a lot of companies, and I think it's an exciting time as a consumer, because you know, people are trying harder and they're fighting more for attention, and I think there's going to be some really great stuff coming. Yeah, so I think the biggest challenge is like going out of your comfort zone, first of all. And also we go a lot on reviews for beauty products, because obviously if you buy beauty online, you can't try it anyway. So when it comes to like makeup and coloring, that makes things a little bit more challenging. But other than that, like I think we go a lot on recommendations. I know like my girls' WhatsApp group, there's always someone asking like, what's good for bags under my eyes, or like what's good for dry skin. So there's always someone giving a recommendation and a review. So I think like that is really, really important. And we need that like validation almost to be like, okay, yeah, someone said this changed their life, so it's gonna change mine. So I think it's just like, when it comes to online shopping, you need to kind of think about it a bit differently and position it in different ways. Like just try something new is what I would say first of all. Like you know, it's very rare that you're gonna buy an organic moisturizer and hate it, because it's got such great ingredients in it. Like it's only gonna add value. So I think it's when it comes to other products like makeup, it's hard with coloring, definitely there. So I think that's where it's our job to make that as easy as possible. And now there's a lot of good technology coming into place to facilitate that, but it's going to take time, and it just comes with it being online beauty. But aside from that, it's just having faith in the company you're purchasing from and the products they're offering and the reviews people are providing. I think I'm really excited about people like feeling the way I do. So for me, this was a completely new journey and into sustainable beauty, and I want people to like get the excitement of learning about the industry, learning about where we've been going wrong, understanding how they can improve their daily regime, understanding like what they've actually been digesting for so many years. Like I know it's got a negative impact as well because it's like scary what's been going on, but I think it's exciting like discovering these amazing brands and the stuff that they're doing even aside from their products, you know, in the way that their businesses are flourishing and the way they even function on a day-to-day basis. Like everything is pro the environment. And you know, like the harsh reality is that we do need to make changes and we need to make them now. And it's just not asking the world of people, but asking people just to cut back a little bit. And I'm excited for people to discover what I've been able to in such short space of time.